Hey, what is going on, Karasuno family? My name is Mike, and welcome back to another Karasuno TV episode. Ladies and gentlemen, we are moving on to Black Clover episode 144 this morning. Wow, it's such a large number, and I've said this before, but it's crazy to see, how far we've come in the Black Clover journey. Yeah, we're on filler right now. We're caught in like a little bit of a filler arc, and supposedly we're not exiting the filler until episode 151, which seems like a bit away, for now, but it's still crazy to look back and see how far we've come. We've taken it from the beginning of the show all the way, through the Devil arc, or the Eye of the Midnight Sun, the Elves arc. I don't know what the arc's exactly called, but we've watched all the way through that. The anime's adapted all of that, so they've adapted a huge part, and it's really come a long way. So it's great to just keep up on one of these long running shonen, one of the ones that are going to be a household name for years to come. So like I said, we're continuing through this little filler arc we have going on right now, but we have a little mini arc going on in this filler as well. That's dealing with these devil banishers, right? It's this almost like vigilante group that has taken it upon themselves to enact justice upon those knights and people that were involved with anything to do with the devil during this last battle. So they took it out on Mari. They kidnapped Nero. So they've had their impact in a couple areas. So what I have not liked so far, though, is how little resistance our main heroes have offered in terms of fighting back. Asta and Nero go down really easily. Noelle doesn't really offer much of a fight as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing some sort of resistance here, and hopefully, if nothing else from this filler, we can at least get some good, animation. If we get a good animated fight, that's great. That's all we could ask for. Something to hold us over until we get to the main, meat of Black Clover when it resumes its canon. And we get, some actual interesting story development there. Here, story not so much. Let's focus on the fighting. So before we get into it, though, of course, a reminder, always subscribe, guys. It helps me out. It'll help you stay up to date with all the latest from the channel. And then check the description as well. We have great socials down there: Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, and the new Karasuno TV Discord. Ladies and gentlemen, please join that. It's a great way to interact with me on the daily. I'm constantly in there chatting it up. So go ahead and do that, if you would like. But thanks for the support as always, guys. Let's hop into this one. It's going to be Black Clover, episode 144. Let's fly. Ooh, right. I nearly forgot how the last episode ended. It ended with Asta and Yami coming face to face with, they don't know, but one of the devil banishers. This woman here. And it looks like she's at a grave. I wonder if it's her name's Dazu. She's at a grave, and I wonder if it's for this man who looks like is becoming her husband. Oh yeah, that's right. It was her husband and her mother that were buried underneath the rubble there. This is the encounter. I wonder what she's gonna say. Oh, they're asking around. Ooh, Yami straight up asking. Finro was trying to get around it. Ooh. And she's clapping right back too. I wonder if Yami's gonna pick up on this hatred that she's given off. Ooh, Yami, he doesn't even give it an excuse, just bows his head, says sorry. Yami's pretty good at reading Ki, though, so I wonder, he probably got a rundown of the situation. He could probably read, the state that she's in. Oh yeah, I forgot. Noel and ah crap. Why am I forgetting Noel's brother now? Captain of the Silver Eagles. What is his name? Now I wonder if all of these people are part of the Devil Banishers. Nozel, that's what it is. But I wonder if they're all... Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Look at them. They're all staring at the Magic Knights. They all are like pissed off at them. But I wonder just how many of them are part of the Devil Banishers. True. And Nozel does a pretty good job of remaining calm. Oh yeah, don't forget, Gauche was freaking out. He just grabbed a random girl. The GG duo. Gauche is really, oh, she's gonna get scared, watch. You creeps. Gauche is desperate though to find Maddie. And all the townspeople don't have any sympathy for him, probably because they're like, you know, you didn't come for us when we needed help to save our family. This old hag's name's Mari. Maggie, oh. That's funny though, the old hag jumped in there. Oh, there's the doctor too. And we know that that doctor was one of the Devil Banishers too. She was one who was concocting those, whatever sleep potion that made Nero go to sleep. Nero and Asta, right? Go to sleep, yeah. They. Oh, who's Oh yeah, it's this guy. He's trying to detect it, but they Nero did it with the tracker. Thinking ahead, so smart. She's probably gonna use it to bait them, right? Watch. Okay, so I was gonna say, how did they not, you know, were they not able to track the device immediately? But Nozel was saying that the connection was unstable. Yep, I know it. What did I say? They're gonna use the item and try and draw them out. Or so what, are they gonna split up? Yeah. So Yami and Gordon are staying in town, which is smart, because that's where they probably still are. Everyone else is going after the tracker. So I wonder who's going to be at the tracker. You know, is it going to be one, multiple? These masks really are creepy though. I really don't like them. I don't even like the design. So what are they? They're going to execute them right now? I mean, somebody's going to have to intervene. That's what they think, at least, at least not now, because Asta's passed out. So I wonder, is this arc gonna, extend it for a couple more episodes then? Because Asta's probably not gonna wake up this episode, I don't assume. Interesting. Oh, yeah. They put it around a crow. There's the tracking device, of course. We knew they would do this. I actually thought they were gonna, make a diversion and a group of them would take it. And they would attempt to fight, but I guess not. They just put it on a crow. They really just wanted them off their back. I mean, it's not looking good for them. They're not on the right side of things here, huh? I wouldn't want to be going up against the bulls either. Oh, maybe Asta will wake up. Yep, there we go. Alright, he's got to wake up and he's got to do something. Yami walks right out of the portal. The perfect timing. You hear the sound effects of his head getting crushed when Yami's holding him too. Devil panickers. He's really the star of the show, Asta. Yeah, the fact that Nero got away. I'll say it again, I really don't like that, We know how strong Asta and Noelle are. And to see them go down that easily, it wasn't my favorite. So Yami's disappearing and now he's getting, essentially replaced by Asta. Oh, he has like a meeting. Okay, so they're sort of talking about restoration of the kingdom, right? Oh no, this isn't. They're talking about. They're talking about how Nero was kidnapped. These devil banishers. Yep, exactly. Oh wow, he even knows already. This guy, he pinpointed him. Well, he's got this guy too. The third one too. Wow. He's got these three pinpointed. I guess this is just a guess, but it's spot on. Oh. Just them talking about the devil and about the the next arc. It gets me so hyped thinking about it. That's gonna be something else, guys. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I agree. I'm glad Fuego Leon is on my side here. How quickly Asta went down. And I understand, that they used the cheap, knockout potion, whatever it was, but still, come on. Like, I expect him to be, quick enough to get out of there. Yeah, they're gonna take justice into their hands. Their own hands. Yeah, Dazu keeps saying to delay it. You know, remember she was saying delay the execution? Okay, I was going to say, well, I wonder why they're doing that. You know, have like a big execution in front of everybody. Well, you think so? I know there are people that are unhappy, but a public execution, that might be a little too far. I don't think that that would win many people over to their cause. You know, being heartless themselves. Especially when, you know, you were talking about Mari and Nero, both, you know, Mari, of course, a child, and Nero looking very young as well. I don't think it would sit right with, you know, most of the citizens. What is Yami now? What are they overlooking? I don't think they're overlooking much, are they? Oh, is Lehart? Yep, there it is, the public execution. So we know when it's gonna, or when and where it's gonna go down. And that's the episode, guys. So preview for the next episode. Dazu and Bo, they're in their robes and everything. Okay, ladies and gentlemen of the Karasuno family, that is it. That was Black Clover, episode 144. You know, and it looks like we're wrapping up this Devil Banishers arc. So it's been 3 episodes so far, so it's been a little, like, you know, it's been like a little meaty kind of, you know, filler arc, which is pretty good. You know, it's nice to see the little continuity between these arcs, and it's not just the one-off episodes anymore. You know, it leaves you, you know, wanting a little bit, you know, wanting to come back the next week, rather. So next week's going to be episode 145, Rescue, and, you know, clearly from the preview, we could see that, you know, Mari and Nero are going to be, you know, on trial, on execution, you know, on the block next week. So, you know, we could assume that the conflict's going to be resolved then as well. And I'm looking forward to seeing, you know, Asta get into the action now that he's back, seeing how everyone tackles things. I mean, you know, the Wizard King Julius mentioned that there's something that we might be missing here, and, you know, whenever they say that, there usually is. So I'm trying to figure out what exactly that is. You know, what are they missing? I can't really think of it, you know, too much. You know, is it the, I don't know. I really don't know. You know, the Devil Banishers have done, you know, yes, their grievances are understandable, but, you know, what they're doing and how they're lashing out just isn't right. So as long as it's of their own volition and they're making these decisions by them, you know, of their own free will, then as far as I'm concerned, you know, they're in trouble and they need to be dealt with appropriately. You know, now, was Julius indicating that maybe they were, you know, being possessed or, you know, influenced by somebody? I could sort of see how, you know, maybe Bo, you know, maybe the Dr. Bo, you know, with her all these concoctions and potions, you know, maybe she has some sort of influence over them. You know, she was able to use some sort of, you know, concoction, and you know, that would allow them to, you know, be susceptible and very easily persuaded, and, you know, maybe she's using them in that way. Maybe that's what Julius was alluding to. I don't know. But we'll see next week for sure. You know, I was hoping we would get some good animation, some good fighting, but it doesn't look like we're going to. And, you know, just because of, you know, the nature of who these villains, these antagonists are, rather. You know, it's just these Devil Banishers. They're not even, like, strong combat-wise. They don't even have combat, you know, magic. You know, their magic isn't even of the combat variety. So, you know, not only is it not going to be, like, you know, a good fight, it's going to be an unequal fight, not evenly matched, and, you know, also, like, they probably won't even, I don't even think that they are actually even going to fight. It'll probably be a resolution by, like, talking and coming to the same page about, you know, oh, we're sorry that we didn't help you, and you know, the Devil Banisher's understanding. Hopefully, at least Dazu, I could sort of see the regret in her eyes. Maybe we'll see though. But you know, a good amount of questions that are left open-ended, going into this last episode. So I'm excited. And we're about like 7 episodes now until the filler ends. So I'm going to be counting down every week, guys, because I can't wait for that arc. Every time they mention their strategy and their plan to take on the devil, it gets me so hyped, because I've seen teaser images, and it just looks like it looks like we're going to have a tough time in this next upcoming arc, the next upcoming canon arc. So I can't wait. I hope you guys can either. And if you can't, remember to subscribe to the channel, guys, because you'll be notified, and you'll be able to stay up to date on all my recent videos, or all my latest videos. So, everything that I'm doing in the rest of this summer season, and then all the good stuff I'm doing in the fall, guys. You got plenty of stuff coming. Should be dropping a channel update video in, the next coming days about what I'm going to be watching in the fall. So, look out for that. And then check the description for the socials as well. You got Twitter, Instagram, and Patreon, and the new Karasuno TV Discord. Ladies and gentlemen, join that series so we can interact on the daily. And it's just a great way to, chat with me and engage yourself with the Karasuno family community. So thanks for all the support, guys. I really appreciate it always. Thanks for always watching the videos, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next one.